¿Cómo estás? Welcome to the Keep It Real podcast with Sulma, the sweating therapist. Hi, I'm Sulma Williams, a licensed clinical social worker who likes to keep it real and swears a lot. Today, I like to share with you that it's been 6 months since I moved to Panama. Can you fucking believe it? I'm trying to keep this podcast as evergreen as possible, but I think that 6 months is a good time to kind of like share a reflection of this journey and hopefully inspire you to initiate your own journey. So a year ago, it's going to be about a year ago, I went to Hawaii for my 60th birthday from Las Vegas. And I love the ocean. I love to be in the water. It's not just that I like to look at the ocean, I like to swim in the ocean. And as time went by, I was that combined with like living in Las Vegas for so long. So I moved to Vegas in 1999. In 2012, I went back to Argentina after my cancer diagnosis, but then I went back to Vegas in 2015. So it was about 10 years that I was living there again. And as time went by, I noticed that I was less tolerant of the heat. Temperatures in Las Vegas last summer went up to 117. One time, July 11th, I never forget because it's my best friend's birthday. I came out of her home and I got in the car and the car was reading 120. And I was like, this fucking thing. So I decided it's not humane to be there. Like I didn't have a pool. Public pools kind of like gross me out. Like it's like, I'm sure that you fucking pee in the pool, so I don't want to be in there. And it was just like I became a prisoner of my own home because I was not going anywhere. I had to cover. The house I was living in was particularly hot because the sun, the way that the house was, the sun was hitting from fucking 6 o'clock in the morning until 7 p.m. So like I had to cover the windows, so I didn't have any daylight. The only one that was, the window wasn't covered was in my home office, but it was just a fucking nightmare. And I started praying about it, and I couldn't afford to live in California or Hawaii. And the answer was Panama. I never been to Panama. And I was like, all right, I did it, right? And now 6 months into this adventure, I'm so happy that I did it. It wasn't an easy transition. I miss my friends. I miss, I don't want to say the food because, like, come on, American food, but I miss certain restaurants like El Pollo Loco, Stefanos, and I'm not being sponsored by them. So, Outback, oh my God, I miss the Outback steak. And I pushed through. There were very, very hard situations where I was desperate for a hug, like from one of my friends' hugs. And just, it wasn't easy. But I'm looking at the weather forecast for next week in Las Vegas, and it's 111 for the forecast. And I'm like, you know what? I will be so fucking miserable. There was 3 digits back in March in Las Vegas. So let's start there. But now that we are in summer, well, not officially in summer, but we are getting into summer and it's already so hot. I remember how miserable I was because of the temperature, because of the weather. The only thing that made my stay in Vegas bearable were my friends and my clients. And it's like, all right, yes, that is enough, but the thing is, I am so miserable. So I think that I could be there for my friends in a different manner by still honoring myself, and in that makes me a better person and a better friend. So all in all, despite the difficult times and missing, like, oh my God, I haven't found a good steak in 6 months yet. It's not like I go out that many times anyway, but I'm just saying. But all in all, I'm glad that once again, I followed my heart and I went for it. Which is what I did at 31 when I moved from Argentina to the States, what I did in 2012 when I moved from the US to Argentina, in 2015 when I moved back to the States, in 2025 when I moved out of the States. And I hope that you feel encouraged to take a hard look at your life and find what is it makes your soul happy and just fucking go for it. It's never too late to try it. And I think I had mentioned it before, but I think it's good to remind you, I don't believe in failure. You are either happy or you are learning something. So if you, whatever the fuck you want to do, if you try it and it doesn't work out, okay, you gather information that shit is not for you. So you're still winning. So I hope you find this encouraging for and inspiring to follow your heart and go for it. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying it's possible and absolutely worth it. So push through, follow your heart, and please let me know in the comments what your dream is. I hope you found this inspiring. As always, thank you for the support. Please follow, subscribe, share, whatever the fuck you do in the platform that you are listening to this podcast on. Follow me on Instagram at the Swearing Therapist. My new Instagram account in Spanish is La Terapeuta Sin Filtro. I don't even fucking remember it. La Terapeuta Sin Filtro. And my website is dragonflytherapyservices.net. And as always, if you woke up today, keep putting, that means that your mission in life is not complete. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you're going to come on the other side of the challenge you're currently facing. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you next time. Bye.